Good morning. I'm start driving, and this is the part of my journal. I am promoting. I am talking about two opposite force going in opposite direction. Reverse, contradict, contrast. And I'm start driving similar to when I was walking this morning. I'm driving forward, and every car coming on the other lane, on the other side, they are similar to relative forces. Two forces are moving on opposite direction. And even when I stay on my lane and the other car drive on the other lane, of course we are heading towards the same direction, but we are running on our own pace, our own lane, and we'll never ever meet on a point. Exception if one vehicle take over past the other vehicle. That's a different issue. But what interests me is the opposite direction of things we do. When I start doing this and enjoy it, I realize it's quite interesting, the world of relative motions. And we hardly see it in our daily life because our life focus on just we are moving forward and we are trained by our teachers, by our parents, by elders to keep moving forward and don't give up. Guys, I tell you, it is a life learning, especially to me, to realize how, sometimes we feel awkward, we feel weird, but how great to experience the life of reverse, opposite direction, going back. I'm rewinding down, I'm reversing, and I really enjoy it. And I am driving forward, and there are lots of cars are coming on my side, on top of my head, and I say to myself, wow, they keep their lane, I keep mine. We'll never meet in the point. Sometimes people call it focal or climax or come to an ending point. It will never, ever come to a point. But if I change lane and run after the other car, the story will be different. Because one day his petrol will run off or his car break down, and I will meet to him in a point. And that's not really my journal is, because that point is where human function most of the time. I just love doing this, doing things in an opposite direction. And it's more like the uncertainty of doing things and learning also. Just a little bit of science in there. I'm not really a big fan of science, but I learned a little bit about this motion. And even when I drive, I see lanes are going right straight line. But the thing is, once you are not driving on a straight line, you will go more like a triangle end, and you will meet at the point. That's not my focus is. My priority is doing things that never ever meet. It's more like I am doing a debating. One side is saying yes, and the other side is saying no. When I focus on opposite direction in my course, I cannot believe it, how many thousands and millions of things in our daily life we did not see it just going backwards. It's just the opposite way of going forward. Now we are looking, I'm driving on a local road going heading to the Great South Road, but I see how parallel life is, and it's really interesting. I'm thinking about the cars, I'm thinking about the lines, I'm thinking about the wire, the electric wire, where they connected in their own way. It's more like it is for me. It is really amazing, a spectacular thing to think of, because I never feel it's important. I tell you, if you give it a try, it's quite funny, because one time, if you see my journal, I was counting down from 100,000, thinking it will take me some few days. One time I saw the YouTube of the Beast. Oh my gosh, he count 1 to 100,000 in 40, I'm not sure, 40 minutes or 40 hours. My God, and he was really concentrating. But you see how many block of counting I had in 10 lots of time, but still it's a long way through. So I decided to start counting in 1,000 and then and see from there. So I have enough counting backwards, because I thought it would be easy. I tell you, because our mind does not get used to it, it will be hard. I tell you, even when I change it to counting 100, you think, oh, that's a piece of cake. But once you put in reality, if you don't write down the number on the pen, I tell you, Boomsa Daisy, you'll find it confused. You find it very hard. So I tried. I give up counting. So I cut it off. And so I move on to the next part of it. Because I am going to drop as many good ideas, many creative ideas about these motions, which will really, really admire me now. The force of this. It can relate to ecosystem. It can relate to planet and beyond. It can relate it to so many things. And I am really, really pleased to say I finally find the right topic to work on and enjoy. Build out a big channel on it, and yeah. See, I'm driving forward and stop. There's another car coming. I'm driving. The car is driving. Wow. That's exactly what it's meant. It's mean. It's brilliant. What a great idea. I need to go over here and stop for a little while. And have a blessed day. Bye for now.